Live from Atlanta, 11 Alive at 6 starts now.
Creative ways to stay connected this holiday despite canceled travel plans. How grandparents made sure their presence was felt from states away. It is a different Thanksgiving, no doubt about it. People around the world have made sacrifices, big and small, to help protect others. Many people chose not to travel because of COVID, and that includes a family in Sandy Springs. They are still making Thanksgiving special, though, despite being away from family. Paolo Suro has their story.
For the first time in more than 20 years, the Long family is spending their Thanksgiving Day without their relatives. Like a lot of us, they're used to celebrating today in person. So they're relying on technology and on a little surprise to feel like there's no distance keeping them apart.
Hi, Grandma and Papa.
400 miles and a CDC guideline to stay home due to COVID-19 separate the Longs from being in Louisville, Kentucky this holiday.
Because I just want to see people's faces more.
Usually 7-year-old Caleb and his family would be spending Thanksgiving with his grandparents, John and Jean. But since they can't be together, John and Jean sent them a sign. A quite large sign.
And this part says, "We miss you."
We literally had just driven back from Indian Springs and pulled in the driveway at 4:30, and we were like, what is in our driveway? We were confused at first because we weren't sure why there was a sign. And then it was awesome. The kids were so excited to get out of the car and see it. So total surprise.
The 400-mile distance cut short by Zoom calls and this surprise for the Sandy Springs family that moved to the area just 2 years ago. Virtual celebrations, a suggestion by the CDC this year.
What do you think is going to be your favorite dish?
The turkey.
This makes it feel like they're here and makes it a very, very memorable year.
While the Longs took the CDC's advice and didn't travel, airports nationwide are seeing the largest number of travelers since March during the onset of the pandemic. That's despite numbers being about 35% lower than this time last year.
My favorite part about the song is the "We Miss You" part, because I think that lightens my day a little bit. Me too.
While Caleb and his siblings had to stay home for their grandparents, they all made the most out of it.
This is something we will be talking about at Thanksgivings for the rest of our lives.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Oh, I can't wait for their grandparents to see that story. Caleb was right. I miss people's faces, too. Wow.